Hello and welcome to this wonderful reading from the series Awakening Children from Mata Amritanandamayi. Many know her also from the Hugging Saint or as Amma, and I'm reading the Awakening Children, Volume 7. So let us be ready to be open-minded, to be excited, and to be in a zone of absolute receiving the deep wisdom of that reading. Wake up and you will know. There was a short pause after which another question was asked. Amma, the waking up that you just mentioned and the state of Sakshibhava, are they one and the same thing or are they different? Son, both awakening and the state of Sakshibhava require being conscious. They are one and the same. Most people are not conscious. They live in a world of non-awareness, for they are taught to live that way. A child is born with pure consciousness, but society teaches him to be unconscious. The people who surround that child, his parents, siblings, teachers, society, friends, they raise this child to be unconscious. They pick up different habits. They raise him a certain way with a certain religion and certain food, certain education, languages and culture, and different habits. Everything around him conditions him. He becomes completely clouded and is made to forget his real nature. He is taught everything except how to simply abide in his real nature. Thus, the child becomes unconscious as he grows up, clouded by all the conditioning which is forcing him and being all forced upon him. He loses his purity and innocence, and he is never taught to be calm. In order to be conscious, one needs to be calm. Relaxation cannot take place unless you learn to break the shackles of the mind. The ancient saints and seers have, through the example of their own lives, shown us the technique through which to dissolve the mind, the thoughts, and all the bondage that they create. The questioner interrupted and said to Amma, but Amma, why go so far back? You yourself are showing us the right path. Amma didn't pay attention and she continued. Learn to be whatever you want in life, and at the same time learn this technique of being fully conscious under all circumstances. Once you have learned this art, you will always be aware and be a witness to whatever happens around you without being involved in it. Suppose anger arises within you. Know that it is there. Know that the thought of anger has come up within you and you are aware of it and you can see it clearly. How can you become involved in a mood of that kind? Anger is a disaster. Nobody would consciously enter into such a state. It pollutes and poisons everyone and everything. Anger and all other negative moods of the mind are disastrous. They arise unconsciously. If you are conscious, fully awake, and constantly watching, they cannot have any effect on you. Similarly, when an emotion leaves your mind, again, watch it consciously. At present, everything happens without our knowledge. We get carried away by all the thoughts and all the emotions as if we are fast asleep within. Sakshibhava can be both a practice and a permanent state. When you are permanently established in that state, then it will become spontaneous and completely natural to you. Witnessing will not happen unless you are ever wakeful. The dream world created by the past has no place in that state. The past must die. I really like that. The past must die. The mind has to dissolve so that Sakshibhava can take place. Children, your true nature is like the sky, not the clouds. Your nature is like the ocean and not the waves. The sky is pure consciousness and the ocean is pure consciousness. The sky simply witnesses the clouds. The ocean simply witnesses the waves. The clouds are not the sky. The waves are not the ocean. Clouds and waves come and go. The sky and the ocean remain as the substratum of the clouds and the waves' existence. They have no existence of their own. They are unreal and constantly changing. Like the sky and the ocean, the witness is the substratum. Everything happens within that supreme state of witnessing, but the witness remains uninvolved. The witness simply is pure and untouched. In a similar way, the mind and its thoughts come and go. They are unreal and impermanent. They are like the ephemeral clouds of the sky and the waves of the ocean. They cannot touch your consciousness. Beyond the surface, your consciousness remains pure and untouched. And that pure consciousness, which is eternally aware of all that happened, is the witness, the Sakshi of everything. To become established in Sakshibhava means to be ever conscious. Unless you are wide awake with perfect awareness, Sakshibhava cannot take place. One of the visiting devotees said, the Lalita Ashtotara, the 100 names of the Divine Mother, says that Devi is the witness of all states of the mind. Chakrat, the waking state. Swapna, the dream state. And Sushupati, the deep sleep. Chakrat, Swapna, Sushupitinam, Sakshi Bhuttai Namaha. The devotee joined his palms together and said, O Amma, we believe that you are Lalita Parameshwari, the Supreme Sakshi, who is the witness of all the 3 states of mind. And Mother began a bhajan. I would like to translate that bhajan to you. Life, light, and strength of the earth, where are you? O wise one, who is the wind, the sea, and the fire, have you no mercy on me? You are the true hidden knowledge, and in your absence all the wisdom of the world has fled into distance. Rebirth are being endless, repeated. Unreality has become reality, and unrighteousness is increasing. The monkey of the mind wanders ceaselessly, holding the fruit of conceit in its hand, not reflecting on its real nature. It becomes food for the god of death. Oh, it's really chilling. It makes me really chilly. It gives me chills. And it's really such a deep truth behind that. After the song, Mother was deeply absorbed in meditation. She was completely still, immersed in her own natural state of the beyond. She seemed completely detached. The explanation she had just given about the highest state of consciousness had evidently removed the thin veil between Mother's real nature and the external world. Mother has said, a thin veil has been created just for the purpose of being here in this world with all of you. However, this thin curtain can be removed any time that Amma wants to remove it. Sitting in Mother's presence and observing her, one sometimes experiences her impersonal aspect as well. At this particular moment, one could get a glimpse of this supreme state in Mother. Against the background of the immense ocean, with its waves breaking against the moonlit shore, and the endless sky above, filled with countless twinkling stars, Mother, in her exalted spiritual mood, seemed an impregnable mystery. The entire atmosphere was permeated with a tangible spiritual energy, a unique sense of depth, which in turn created an extraordinary feeling of peace within everyone. It was the moment of pure bliss. Almost 15 minutes passed in this way, and even though a chill wind was blowing in from the ocean, no one even thought of moving an inch. It was nearly 12 o'clock. There was a slight movement in Mother's body, and a few seconds later, she returned to her normal external consciousness. Everyone soon noticed that Mother had moved. Some fishermen came out of their huts to see what was happening at this odd hour of the night, and a few of them even joined the group. I feel like that I was just really there. I feel we all were just really there. And there's such deep, deep wisdom. I want to say thank you so much for being here today. Please remember that you are your heart, and your heart is your true nature. Please remember that there are really wonderful spiritual teachers out there. I'm wishing you all a wonderful day. Let us pray the hands in front of your heart. And let us chant Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Inhale together. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. The light in me sees and loves and honors the light in you. Namaste.